Hi everyone, it's Tees from Turtle Dove. Welcome to my very first hashtag Tea Tuesday. I have been watching Soleil and Craft. She does hashtag Tea Tuesdays almost every Tuesday. It's an open collaboration and the co-hosts are Live with Patti and Kathy's Favourite Things. So I just thought I would join in. I probably won't do this every Tuesday, but I just thought I wanted to do it today. So this is, oh, and silly me, I forgot the box of tea. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. I filmed me making my cup of tea. Now you may have noticed that I did not steep the tea long at all. This tea is really, really strong. You do not have to steep it for long at all, and that is a good thing, but if you oversteep it, it tastes way too strong, but it is delicious. This is the Celestial brand. I love Celestial teas. They come in all sorts of flavours. My favourite is the cherry, but I have not seen that for some time sold, so it must be discontinued, unfortunately. But I was in the health shop the other week and I saw this Bengal spice herbal tea. It's caffeine free, and look at the pretty box, but it smells delicious. It smells like Christmas, so there is a lot of spices in it, and it's also a bit sweet too. So I normally put maybe half a teaspoon of honey or some brown sugar in my tea. Not a lot, just a little bit, but I find with this one you don't have to. But it smells, oh, it smells delicious. It's still a little bit too hot to sip, so I'll just let it sit there for a little bit. But look at my lovely iridescent cup. I've had this for some time now, but I love putting teas in this cup because it's nice and big. So I'm going to leave that just there, maybe on the side. And these teas come in individually wrapped little bags, so it's not a loose tea. It does smell like Christmas. It smells like, you know, if you make gingerbread men or something like that. Just lots of spices. It's lovely. But anyway, I thought I would do a little bit of, well, not, I don't know if you'd call it crafting. I suppose it's crafting. I bought this bag of odd flowers. They're just fabric flowers from the Browse In and Save for $2. Now they sell the artificial flowers, and these are all just the loose ones that they must have found that had broken off. Maybe in their packaging or something before they put them out on the shelves, or you know how some people can get rough with them. And I thought I would take them apart and I can use them as embellishments. I'm going to put my glasses on. I got new glasses a couple of weeks back, and these are my reading and long distance glasses, so I went for burgundy this time. My old pair is green, of course. But we all need a change now and then, don't we? So anyway, what I do with these is I just pull them off. I've got the plastic backing still, so I can pull that off. And then you take the centre out. I mean, you could leave the centre in if you want, but that's just a bit of plastic in the centre. And what I thought I would do is put some little flat back rhinestones on there with some fabric glue. And then I can put these aside and just have them ready to go. when I want. So I'll just put, they're all different sizes too. Some of them are bigger and some of them are smaller. So for $2 I thought that's pretty good. And you can do this sort of thing just while you're sitting watching television or listening to a podcast or something like that. I also bought these mini paper flowers because I can't remember, I don't think I have a die that's that small, and it is expensive, but I just thought, well, I can make my own little mini flowers and everything's ready to go. I don't have to sort through all my papers and things, so that'll be for another maybe Tea Tuesday or just another, I could even make an ASMR video out of that. Some of you may not know, I've been here on YouTube for quite a few years and I have an ASMR channel that I do, which is sort of just like a really nice relaxation type channel. It's a real chill type channel where I can do all sorts of things. So I can make some of these single or keep them double. Now let's see if I can taste this yet, if it's still too hot. I think what you really need to do, we have a chain here in Australia, it's called T2, and it's just everything tea related, and they boil the kettle. This is before the COVID came in. You would go in there and they would boil the kettle and then let it sit until it's a certain temperature before they even put the tea in. And that, I don't do that actually, I'm naughty. I just boil the kettle and throw it straight in the teacup. Sorry for slurping, it's a little bit hot still, but very, very spicy and delicious. So, yeah, I do all sorts of things on my ASMR channel. Not everyone's into ASMR. There's some weird things go on in ASMR sometimes. My channel is quite relaxed and nothing too out there. I like the old style ASMR without all the fancy equipment and things. But anyway, if you don't know what it's all about, just Google it. There's plenty of information out there. So I am getting my hair cut later on today. I can't decide whether or not I want a short fringe, like just a very straight fringe at the front, quite blunt. So I think what I'll do is just have a clean up, maybe have an inch taken off, a bit of layering, and then layering around my face as well. So when I put my hair up, it sort of softens my face a bit. At the moment, my hair's doesn't have any shape to it really, because I'm naughty and I only go to the hairdresser probably maybe 3 times a year. I'm not sure. Definitely no more than 4 times a year, but I tend to go every 3 months and sometimes longer. But I always do that. I have all these ideas and then at the last minute I'll just play it safe. The only thing with, I think I mentioned it before, with getting my hair, my fringe, or a fringe, a short fringe, is that you'll have to go regularly to keep it up. So someone just suggested in the comment section actually, it may have been my other channel, but I should get a curtain fringe, which I do that a lot, which is sort of more of a long fringe. You can still put it aside, so it doesn't matter, doesn't look so weird when you grow it out. Okay, so now I'm going to, I have these iridescent flat back, and I have I've got quite a lot actually, but I was looking earlier and I think these blue ones will look really pretty. There's some white ones and bigger ones too. So I'll just pull some of these out so I can see what I've got. Oh, that's a nice blue one. Isn't that a pretty blue? I don't use blue enough in crafting, so for $2 that caught my eye and I thought I can jazz it up a bit. Oh, I bought a new nail polish too. I have them here. Sally Hansen Insta Dry, and this is in colour 025, which is a cosmic blue. I thought it said cornflower blue, and that was without my glasses, but of course I've got my glasses on now. So what I did was put that on 3 coats. It's very sheer, so I thought there would be more base colour to it. And then I put a coat of this Sally Hansen Big Shimmer Top Coat, which is a lovely iridescent glitter type polish. This is without the glitter, those 3, and this hand has the glitter on there. So not much difference. You can see those 2. That one's got glitter and those 3 don't. But this is going to make a nice summer colour, I think. And why I like these is because they do almost dry, well, not instantly, but they don't take long at all to dry. And there's nothing worse than doing your nails and having to wait there for 3 hours and not be able to do anything. So I always polish my nails in the early evening after I've had tea and done the dishes, and I'm just sitting and watching YouTube or a movie. But I've got a nice collection of them now. I've been buying these for the last 2.5 years. So these ones are older, the green, purple and a beautiful burgundy. It's called Shimmering Blush. I've got 10 of them. I have these nice autumn and winter and summer colours. Nice gold, a brown and a orange or copper. And they're dropping everywhere. This table's not very big, and my craft table that I normally craft on is just full of a lot of stuff. So this one's another iridescent, glittery, magical top coat, and this is the blue I'm wearing. And then these 2, that's a pink, or 2 pinks actually. This is more pink purple, but it is, what's it called? It's called Glow Glitter 030. And this one is Pumped Up Pink. All very nice colours. So I've got a big collection, a nice collection there. So let's put some of these on. I might grab a couple of these smaller iridescent pearl looking jimmies. I wonder if a big one would look nice. Yeah, I can mix them right up actually. These are getting down now. I've used quite a lot of these. Got about half or a bit under half left. This tea is nice. Here is another tea I've been drinking, but I'll save that if I do another Tea Tuesday. I have a whole cabinet full of different teas, loose teas I get from the health shop. Okay, let's open this up. And might have to put some on the bottom flower. Now there's 2 there, and I'll move that slightly around. It's the only thing with this fabric glue, it's very stringy, but it's not as bad as the hot glue. I could use some hot glue. I think I'll put this darker blue. Isn't that pretty? I think that looks a lot better than the original. Now I should have some wax paper here, but I'll just carefully put them on there. Then any of that stringiness can be taken off when it's dry. So let's do this one. And I think I just need 2 little dabs, really. I like the top layer, the petals to go in between the bottom layered petals. Now let's put one of these big iridescent pearls on there. This craft glue is dangerous to put on just newly polished nails too, because it just takes the polish off right away. And I've only just done them last night, so I don't want that happening. There we go, that's pretty too. Look at that. Don't know if the camera's showing up that iridescence. I might do a couple of single ones with these small ones over here. So this is going to keep me busy for a while. I might finish these this evening. I did my mat exercises this morning, and now I'm going to have to make that double because silly me. Actually no, I won't. I'll just put a big one on there. Silly me. Put it out away from the centre. I wasn't thinking. So yeah, I went for a half-hour walk this morning because I've got to go out this afternoon, get my hair done. So I thought while I was in the mood and it's not raining, I'd do that. I did my mat exercises when I got home, and now I thought I would take the opportunity to film. That looks nice even though it's small with the big centre. Now let's do a small one, and hopefully I won't get any on my nails. I'm almost finished knitting my jumper that I showed you. I finished the back and I'm almost finished the front, so I've got about 8 more rows to do, and they're only like this wide, not many stitches on each row. I was going to finish the front off last night, but I was just too tired, so look how pretty that is. I'll move it over here, then you might be able to admire them. Yeah, so then I've only got the 2 sleeves to do, which I don't know how long they will take. I'm not a fast knitter at all. As I mentioned before, I started that last year, so I'm determined to get that done by the end of winter, so that next winter I can wear it. But I will show you the finished product when I get it done. Now just 2 little dots, and then place that there. And let me know in the comments what other type of channels that you will watch on YouTube. I've been watching, now I've written it down, it's Country Life Vlog. They have over 2 million subscribers, but it's in Azerbaijan, which is the nation and former Soviet Republic. It's a lifestyle, food, growing, cooking type video, and I just love watching. They don't talk a lot at all. When they do talk, obviously it's not in English, but it's a couple, and they grow the most amazing food, and they've just got field upon field of everything you can imagine. Fruit trees as well, berries, and they go and harvest them. Sometimes you'll see them planting as well, and then they cook them. They cook with all the food. Oh, and some of the meals that she makes, the lady makes, I don't know her name. But she just cooks out in the field on an open fire, and her husband, I think it's her husband, he gets the fire ready and organises the water, and he always goes out and collects herbs and flowers, and I think on almost all of the videos that I've seen, he makes a cup of tea. He has a glass teapot, and the teas that he makes must taste amazing. Just fresh from the garden. Always makes me feel like cooking, and it makes me feel like buying an outside pizza oven or something so I can cook outside too. But of course I'm not in the country fields, and they have chickens and ducks wandering around and cattle, and they have these 2 pet cats and a dog. They introduced the black and white mottled cat a while ago. It was a kitten, and they have this dog. It's so cute. It's a smaller dog, and it's trying to make friends with this kitten, and the kitten's always hissing and spitting at the dog, and all the dog wants to do is play with the cat. But the cats are always the boss, aren't they? And I think the cat's toned down now. I forget the cat's name and the dog's name, but they're so cute. They introduced a white cat recently, and that hates the dog at the moment. So it's going to take a few months, I think, for the cat to get used to the dog. But it's hilarious to watch, and the way it's filmed, it's just amazing. The editing is really good too. They just get a lot of views of the farm and the scenery, and they even cook in the snow. So, but the food they have is amazing. Very, very good quality. Now I've written down, just so I don't run out of subjects to talk about, because as soon as I press record, everything goes out the window. So that is looking really nice. Let's see, I've got this over here, but these are more teardrops and square. I don't think they will go. There's a couple of round ones there. That's a darker one. That'll look nice. That's a teardrop. There's an itty bitty one. Might be a bit too small. there's some pink ones. I wonder how that would look with it. I think I prefer the blues. I might do a few pink and just see. And I might just leave a few of the flowers as they are, just so that if I'm doing a specific project and want a specific colour, I can. So these are more orangey pink. They're pink. That one's more of a blue. It's another blue. Let's see what they look like. I'm thinking of doing a giveaway. I was going to do a birthday challenge, but I'm sort of a bit scared that no one will take part because I'm in Australia. I know that postage is a lot for people, and yeah, maybe I said that last year, but maybe I'll do it next year. And I guess it's not all about that, is it? It doesn't matter as long as one person enters. But I just thought, yeah, I don't do giveaways much. I think I did one last year, and it's the same with me. It's a bit hard to be sending things all the time, and that's why I can't take part in a lot of challenges, but I do when I can, and I absolutely love taking part in them. But yeah, I thought I'll do a giveaway, so if you're interested, just keep watching my channel, because I won't advertise it as a giveaway. It'll be in a regular video. I think that's the way to do it. So that I'll probably do that either at the end of August or early September, I think. So I'm trying to gather up some little goodies. That's pretty. I love that one. I'm going to have to put this on wax paper when I've finished recording, because otherwise it's going to stick to the placemat underneath. Let's put a pink one on, and I'll do on a single. Keeps bubbling up if I just leave it there. I normally close them off straight away. Let's do a dark pink one. This is going to be too much glue now. I might wipe it off. It comes out without squashing it. There we go. That looks pretty too. Look at that. Now I've got some on my hands. Right. My poor mum, she has shingles, which is a sister virus to the chickenpox virus. So yeah, she's been having to stay home, and she said that it's quite painful, but she did go to the doctor within the first, I think, 48 hours of her rash, which was on the side of her trunk. So I think it affects the nerves, the virus. I had chickenpox when I was younger, and apparently it was mild, but the following year, I must have been about 9 or something, I got it really bad. I got the shingles. So if you've had chickenpox, the virus stays dormant in your body, and then normally later in life it can be triggered back, and that's what's called shingles. And obviously as you get older, you can get it. It gets worse as you get older. all the symptoms and things can be a lot worse than if you would, you know, have it when you're younger. But apparently, Mum told me that when I got the shingles a year after having the chicken pox, that it was just covered all over my body. So I'm just hoping that I don't ever get shingles, because somehow I don't think I'll fare too well. But of course, I think it was in 95, that's when they started vaccinating against it. So my children, when they were born, I think my kids had the chicken pox, because my last baby, my daughter, wasn't born until 91, so I think she contracted the chicken pox, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll put a blue one on. So anyway, that's been fun doing that. I shall stop here, and I will continue this evening or over the weekend or during the week, whenever I have some time. Look how pretty they are, and my tea's still quite warm. So I hope this didn't bore you too much. Those pink ones are beautiful, I love them. It's just a nice contrast. I'll just squash them down again. Oh, just before I go, there is a project I've been working on. I don't know, I get myself into these situations because I like experimenting, and then I think, what have I gotten myself into? But I will show you. I almost forgot. Look at this. These are eggshells, and, excuse me, years ago when my children were all home, I used to like making birthday cakes, and so I have a lot of food colouring, and I don't know if food colouring ever goes off, but I use it for crafts now, not cooking. I have all these beautiful food colouring, all just different colours, beautiful tones, and I thought I would dye the eggshells with it. So all I did was soak the eggshells. So I broke the eggshells up, cleaned them up after using them, and let them dry, then broke them up, put them in individual glasses, and added quite a few drops of food dye to a little bit of water, and just let them soak for 2 or 3 days, and then took them out and let them dry. And I want to make a mosaic on a canvas using some paste. So I don't know how it will turn out, but I'm going to try. So I just thought I would show you all the pretty colours. I love this green. This one here's more of a forest green. And this one's almost a denim blue colour with the purple, black, red. This is more of a pinky red. This one's more of a cherry red, orange, yellow. So I'm excited to use it, but I'm a bit scared that it's not going to work out. But that's the whole idea of experimenting, isn't it? You just don't know. So I do like experimenting, but yeah, sometimes I think, what am I doing? Anyway, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed my first Tea Tuesday. Join in, it's a free collaboration for anybody. Open collaboration for anyone to join. I must go over and check out Kathy's. I have been to Kathy's Favourite Things and Life with Patty's channels in the past. It's just I find it really hard keeping up with everybody, but they are lovely ladies, and I will definitely go over and check their Tea Tuesdays. I watch Soleil, and that's where I found it. I got the idea from. So thank you, Soleil, and take care, everyone. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.